大家好。Love you. Okay, I just want to say hello, and we will see each other next day, because I just want to remind you that during the time that you have the opportunity to stay in the beautiful ashram, you meditate a lot. Unless you have to help in the kitchen or something, but any free time, meditate, okay? And the one who doesn't have to help anywhere, meditate all day, yeah? All day and at night also if possible. And you have to do the sound meditation a lot more. Like normally you do only 1 hour every day, sound meditation. Here you must do many, many times more according to the proportion. Like before, 1 hour of sound and 1.5 hours of the light. And now here, if you meditate all day, then must be 8 times more than like that. 8 times of 1 hour sound and 1.5 hour light. Because if you don't, then it's too much energy cannot be regulated. Because the light is powerful, you must regulate it with the sound. Otherwise, you might have a little uneasiness inside, unpeaceful, or don't do things well. It's easier to sit in the light meditation. It's more comfortable. But the sound meditation is absolute necessary. For example, if you meditate 3 hours in the light, then you have to put in 2 hours in the sound. Because the proportion minimum at home is 1.5 hour light and 1 hour sound. So if you meditate more, then you have to keep adding up. Like if 3 hours light, then 2 hours sound. 4.5 hour light, then 3 hours sound. You have to regulate the energy, okay? You have to let the energy go all the way up to the third eye and then the crown chakra on top of your head. Otherwise, if you don't meditate enough in the sound, then the energy is stuck somewhere else. Maybe stuck in the solar plexus or stuck on your throat center, and it should be getting out all the way up to the head and getting out and circulate. So meditation on the sound, proportionate with the light, is very, very, very important for your peace also. Not just for your spiritual progress, but for so peaceful life, okay? And also for the wisdom to develop more because of balance of the energy inside. Your translation is good, yeah? Okay. 我意思说，我们一定要做观光的，内在的那个音流很重要，不然的话，我们那个生气啊不会平衡的，然后我们生活也不怎么很平衡的 ，OK， 也不会怎么伤害，就是生活比较不平衡，做事没有那么通顺 ，OK。所以做观光是很重要，不过观音也很重要。观音跟观光要在一起，这样比较可以能够调整我们这个天上下来的力量，不然它会也许卡住在某些别的那个梵文是叫 chakra， 意思说我们那个灵气的那些中心呢，我们的里面的灵气只要跑到第三眼。还有上去那个我们头顶上的才好，如果它卡住在比较低的地方上，那个太阳血脉那边，或是我们的心的那个血脉那边，或是我们喉咙的那个血脉那边就不好了，要冲上去，观音把他们逼冲上去，这样子我们等级才提高，我们修行才进步 ，OK？ Yeah. 平常你们打坐2个半小时是最少的，在家里 2个半小时，来这边有时间有机会多增加几倍，增加多少倍观光就是也是增加多少倍观应。比方说平常你打坐1个半小时观光就是1个小时观应嘛，然后我们现在在这边比方说如果打坐3个小时观光的话，应该2个小时观应，然后6个小时观光的话，那多少观应呢？对了要平衡这样。我知道做那个观光是比较容易比较舒服不过还是要尽量做观应，不然的话那个灵气不会很充顺，然后我们的那个和平的气和气比较减少，所以最好是要多一点，这样生活更和平，跟大家比较和气，做什么贡献出来都会很和平的，然后在家里也是很和平，做生意在外面也是和平充顺，知道了？我们内外要平衡 ，OK？ 好，记得要做观应很重要哈。好，那大家尽量打坐在这里 ，OK？ 打坐舒服没事吗 ？OK 吗？舒服。好，那你们来这边团住的话，只能吃饭睡觉打坐 ，OK？ 该帮什么，如果要帮忙什么，如果那个 CP 让觉得需要什么的话，有才华的话就帮忙一点，然后打坐，能够有时间就打坐就对了，因为我们生活人生很短暂不能浪费在比较没有用的地方，所以话少讲，多往内有机会的时候，比方说来这边有机会的话，多往内找自信，意思说已经找到了，就是往内，为了要多进步修行，多精进弥补那些在家里的时候不够时间。多谢了 ，OK， Thank you everyone。过了1-2天会见 ，OK？ I will see you. I will see you on your celebration day. This is just to remind you to practice. When you come home, you have to tell your fellow practitioners, okay? Tell all the CP to remind practitioners to do more Guanyin in the group meditation time and at home. Maybe some Hufa should bring a small bell, Tell everybody to meditate after the light. They have to meditate on the sound until the bell ring. So at least 1 hour, okay? After 1 hour, the bell ring, then you know it's 1 hour. But you want to meditate more on the Guanyin in proportion with more the Guan or light, then it's okay. 我说在回去的时候要告诉大家多做观音平衡跟观光平衡 OK 好在家里的话就观光完以后就可以弄那个闹钟让它最少1个小时1个小时它就亮，你就知道最少你打坐1个小时观音，不然的话我们做一会就认为已经1个小时了，不然的话一直看表也不对。比方说没有时间做1个小时的话那做1半小时，等一下也要再做1半小时。有空的话，比方说早上1半小时，晚上也要补1半个小时。在观光以后OK， 要平衡就对，那个数量已经讲过了。比如说1个小时观音，1个半小时观光，然后回去跟 CB 说要弄一个小铃小跟我们佛教他们用手弄叮叮那个，他们唱歌或是念佛的时候有一个小铃嘛，然后1个小时就要叮叮叮几声这样，给大家知道现在才能出来，如果要出来的话共修的时候是这样，不然的话大家做一会就认为做好了。 I said at home you go home and remind your fellow practitioners to do the sound meditation proportionately with the light meditation. After light meditation, then do the sound meditation. You can continue do the sound meditation for 3-4 hours if you can, and then after that, you do more the light to add up to the time of the sound to make the proportion correct. Okay, more or less. Yeah, more or less. And also you can tell the CP to have a little bell, chiming bell, very little. And everybody in the group meditation, after the light meditation, they should meditate on the sound all together until the bell ring. And then they know, okay, now if they want to relax, to do light, or maybe time to go home, whatever. Okay, but have to use a little bell so that everybody know they should continue until the bell ring. So at least they know it's 1 hour already. They can do the light again, or they can continue to do the sound. It doesn't matter. Also at home, if you don't know the time, then you should put a little alarm clock in your telephone or something. So you only relax after 1 hour of meditation on the sound. And that is after the 1.5 hour of the light. The proportion, you have to make proportion well. And if you cannot meditate at that time 1 hour, then you do maybe half of the proportion of the light and then half of the proportion of the sound, and do another half in the evening to make it up. Okay? Yes. If you know that, for example, you don't have enough time for 2.5 hours to meditate on the light and sound together, then you divide it. Maybe you do the light 1.5 hours is 90 minutes, right? Okay. So you do 45 minutes on the light, and then you do half an hour on the sound. And then evening or whenever you have time again, you do the other half. You divide the light meditation into half, and then you divide the sound meditation into half. Or a quarter, whatever you have time to, you divide it, okay? Yes. But have to do the light first. Have to do the light first, recite the 5 names, and then do the sound.
知道.
It's like, okay, if you don't have time to do the whole 1.5 hour, but you have time, maybe you have only 1 hour, okay? Then you do like maybe 40 minutes on the light and then 20 minutes on the sound, okay? For example, like that, more or less proportionate. And then if you don't have more time, then you first recite the 5 names. Maybe you have only 15 minutes, then you recite the 5 names, and you meditate on the sound, recite the holy names for 10 minutes, and then you do the sound 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. I wish you spiritual peace and progress and everything good in your life. I will see you soon.